Shalom, y'all, back again. Here again with the scriptures. Okay, to bless you brothers with the scriptures, with the word of the Most High. Okay, we're in some hard times. I understand that, but we have to still have faith and stand firm. Okay, and let's get into this lesson. I don't want to hold you. Let's go. Okay, for whether we live unto the Most High, to the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's. Okay, that's quite simple to understand. Let's move. For to this end, Christ both died and rose and revived, that he might be Lord both over the dead and living. Okay, now this is in many different ways. You can look at this in many different ways. You can look at this on an aspect of the individual not knowing who they are, and on a physical tip in terms of that person actually being deceased, in under the ground somewhere. Okay, and this deals with the person who's living. Now, this might also, in another aspect, of course, deal with the person that's got the knowledge, that's got the understanding, that knows who he is according to the Bible. Okay, he is not the dead. What would the dead also be considered? A guy that's in another religion, following after the heathenistic religion, believing he's a Christian, believing he's a Muslim, believing he's a Buddhist. Okay, believing in the Islam, believing in following other heathenistic idols. Okay, so that would be considered the dead. And the living is considered on a spiritual level, that man having the understanding, so knowing he's an Israelite. Okay, adhering to the words of the Most High, observing the Most High, so on and so forth. 10th verse. But why dost thou judge thy brother? Come. See what I'm saying? So this is a question now. See what I'm saying? So what's happening is this. Check this out. If we all going, if we are, whether we're alive or we're living, whether we know the truth or don't know the truth, we all still going down to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? We all going to head back onto the Most High. We're all of the Most High. Understand? Whether you believe it or not. You may tell a person, look, brother, you're an Israelite. He's going to buck up against, at the end of the day, guess what? When he perish, guess what? He's of the Lord. He's still of the Most High. Because he's the Most High's creature. God formed him. You understand? Whether he be Chinese, and I'm not saying that all the nations can make. I'm just making a point. I'm saying that everybody on this earth, their spirit is of the Most High. And when everyone perished, guess what? Them spirits head back up to the heavens. So the Most High is saying this. This is talking about Israel, though. I don't want to throw y'all off. Okay. But why dost thou judge thy brother? Let's read on. Or why dost thou set at naught thy brother? Come on, let's look at that word at naught. Okay. Let's look at that word right there, right? Naught. It says, set at naught, to have disregard or scorn for, disdain. Okay, I want to pull up right there. Okay, let's read that again. Or why dost thou set at naught thy brother? Come on. The arrogancy, the ignorance out here. You have a lot of brothers out here, wicked brothers at that, demons out here, hating on other brothers, despising and having disdain for other brothers because they're not doing what they're doing, because they're not around what they're around. You understand? You got hey, no disrespect to the UPK, but they're saying, that if you're not down with my camp, you're wicked. And GMS, wicked GMS, they say the same thing. So why are you set at naught thy brother? Why do you all have a disdain for each other? Why do you all have hatred for each other? Because a man ain't teaching what you're teaching. Because a man ain't doing what you're doing. Why do you have that? Let's read on. For we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai. So if we're all going to stand before the seat of the Most High, and if we're all going to be judged, okay, as individuals come time of judgment, why are you lot bigging up yourself against each other? Why are you lot boasting against each other? Why are you lot having disdain and hate for each other? Why are you lot bragging and boasting about what you're doing? That's a wicked spirit. That's a wicked, evil spirit. But the Most High here is showing you the dynamic. The Most High is showing you that what's going to happen for those who know the truth and for those who don't. For those who are living and for those who are actually dead. Okay? So all of this hatred, all these guys boasting and all this type of stuff going on here. That brother's wicked. He ain't doing what I'm doing. He's wicked. Guess what? What the Most High said, why you have a hate for that brother? Why do you have a disdain for that brother? Then he says, look, for we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Christ, Yahweh Shai. So all of that boasting and bragging, y'all got to cut that out. Y'all got to cut that out. 11th verse, for it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me. Cunt. Every knee shall bow to me. This is what has to be pushed. And a lot of the times, a lot of the leadership, these fake, I'm just going to say leaders, but they're fake leaders. A lot of these fake leaders, GMS, all these other camps or what have you, they're fake leaders. You understand? And it's almost like they expect you to bow before them. Right? When in all reality, when the time comes, and even on earth, we're supposed to be praising and upholding the Most High. So what's all this ass kissing going on? What's all this turning a blind eye to all kind of wickedness? What's this accepting perverted talk, allowing a man to make perverse comments, and you don't say nothing about it? You don't have an issue about it. You understand? Guess what? The Most High won't judge you for that, because you know why? You're condemning you're condemning righteous brethren and upholding wickedness. Most High gonna check you on that. Okay? So it says, let's read again, 11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Most High, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God. Every tongue is going to confess, whether that brother don't know the truth or not, or whether he know the truth. Everyone's going to confess. Okay, 12th verse. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to God. So everyone's going to give account. When you gotta be judged by God, you ain't gonna be judged according to your leader. So why are you locked on YouTube looking for viewership, looking for your elders to shout you out? Hoping your leader sees your video, because you guys are out there to be seen of these men. You're not out there for God, because if you was out there for God, we would see your actions. We would see you bringing in fruit. What fruit are you bringing in? What are you doing? Everything you're doing it for your false leader. You understand? You ain't out there. You don't really believe in God, because look at the time we're in now. Look at the times we're in now. What are your leaders saying? Your leaders ain't saying nothing. Your leaders ain't addressing the vaccinations that's coming up. You understand? Because they themselves are scared. Okay? All right, so let's read on. We're going to jump to Matthew 23:8. That's the last verse, last scripture. But be ye not called rabbi, for one is your master, even Yahweh Shai, and all ye are brethren. Okay, so this is in red. But be not ye called rabbi, for one is your master. You got these guys saying, oh, elder. Priest, deacon, bishop. I'm apostle. Oh, you don't say that about the apostle. Oh, he's a master elder. The Most High ain't dealing with that. If you know the scriptures, you'd understand and realize that the Most High ain't dealing with that, man. You understand? Ain't none of y'all supposed to be trying to exalt yourself into some kind of kingship position here on earth. Christ is king, man. Yahweh Shai is king. You understand? And a lot of y'all get upset when these things are brought out, because you want people to serve your king. No. I'm not serving your king. Look at Tazadakia. That was their king. Where is he now? He's dead in the grave, right? He's dead in the grave. Evidently he wasn't the comforter, because he's not here. He isn't abiding with us, is he? So all you guys following after your leaders and rabbi this and deacon that and apostle that. Guess what? The Most High ain't dealing with that. All of us are brethren. All of us are brothers. And come judgment day, like I read in the scriptures, we will all bow ourselves before the Most High, and we will all give account unto the Most High. We ain't gonna be giving account to no Tahar. We ain't gonna be giving no account to Gabar, these false prophets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be giving no account to these guys. These guys are wicked, man. You understand? So all of us are brethren. This is in red. So all of this king man worship going on. Most High ain't dealing with that. And all of you brothers that's doing that, Most High gonna check you. Most High gonna check you and destroy you. Because, hey, guess what? The Most High got the COVID. So COVID is gonna check a lot of y'all. COVID knocking. Okay? And with that, shalom.